Tonight, concerns for healthcare providers. A woman says her mother was murdered while at work. It happened back in October, and now she's worried about the safety of others. Channel 5 Sierra Pizarro is live with more. Sierra.
Maria Lisa Garza spent about a year caring for her patient. Garza's total 5-year health provider career ended after her October murder. Garza's daughter now blames the murder on what she says is a system with no safety regulations. A caregiver is the kind of job that takes your all. Employees in this field help those with various disabilities, mental disorders, and other impairments.
Because we are in their home. A lot of times they're complete strangers. A lot of times the patients do have like bipolar disorders or some type of disorder, and we're basically tiptoeing on glass every day.
On October 28, 2017, a day on the job for caregiver Maria Lisa Garza turned deadly. Her daughter says Garza was murdered by her patient's son, who also lived in the home she worked in.
She's gone. She had a stab wound to her right rib area. The worst I'd ever seen her.
The man charged with the crime, 34-year-old Juan Manuel Hernandez. And his past, not a clean one. Hernandez has previously been charged with theft and aggravated robbery.
I don't feel it's fair that these people are going in with the best of intentions of helping and caring for an individual, and then in return they're being attacked, or they're being belittled, or they're being killed.
Now Salinas worries other care providers are at risk. Following the death of her mother, she's left wondering how safe are caregivers while at work. Salinas suggests this first step, doing background checks on clients before a provider is sent to any home for work.
Background checks for them to be going into a guaranteed safe environment, or at least knowing the type of environment that they're going into, and then they can maybe make a decision for themselves. And I don't know if mom knew the extent of the individual that was living in the home, if she would have been okay with it, or if she would have requested maybe that he not be in the home when she's there working. It can really happen to anybody. It's just unfortunate that it happened to my mom.
We did some digging. The Texas Health and Human Services Commission tells us background checks are not required for those receiving care services. They are required for Home and Community Support Service Agency employees. Salinas knows this is not enough. She wants the murder of her mother to serve as a call for change in care provider safety. We aren't done looking into the story. We've reached out to the U.S. Department of Labor for information on employee safety. I'm told they're working to get us that info. In studio, Sierra Pizarro, Channel 5 News at 6.